One of the most common questions I always get asked is how much it actually costs to live in Bend, Oregon. So today I'm going to cover exactly what it costs to live in Bend. Everything from the cost of food, my actual utility bills, housing, stuff like that. Make sure you stick around to the very end for a few money-saving bonuses you get when you live in Oregon. Let's go take a look. What's up, everybody? I'm Carin Jackson, a realtor right here in Bend, Oregon. And if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about Bend, I do tons of videos about everything you need to know. So make sure you tap that subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. If you're thinking about moving or relocating, make sure you reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, however you want to get a hold of me. I got your back when moving to Bend, Oregon. Okay, taking all categories of living into consideration, Bend, Oregon's cost of living is 23.5% higher than the United States national average. That's mostly because the housing costs are a little high right now. Let's talk about that a little. The US median home price is $334,287, and in Bend it's $480,000. That's a pretty big difference, and this is one of the reasons why the overall cost of living in Bend, Oregon is higher than the national average. Not only are you paying more for the home, you have to be fast at putting in an offer because the median days on market is a really short 16 days. Taking a look at the broader housing costs that include both buying and renting, Bend comes in at 35.7% higher than the national average. Like I said before, this is where the higher cost of living in Bend comes from. And although this is still higher than average, it has improved from 2019, where it was 93.4% higher than the US. And I think we can all agree that it's still a lot better than San Francisco's cost of living, which is 132% higher than the national average. Next on the list is gas. Gas prices in Bend are between $2.35 and $2.60, which is pretty good compared to places like San Francisco, where the gas is $3.70 a gallon. This is awesome because we have so many amazing places to visit near Bend. It's nice not to have to stress as much about the money being spent on gas. Next up, cost of health. Bend's average health cost is 8% lower than the US average. We have amazing healthcare options in Bend that include St. Charles Medical Center, Mosaic Medical Center, and several other medical facilities. St. Charles is the largest hospital in Central Oregon, and it also happens to be one of the biggest employers in Bend as well. Food. Our groceries in Bend aren't too expensive and has us coming in at only 2.2% higher than the national average. I was actually expecting this to be a little more since we don't have a ton of local agriculture and most of our food is brought in from out of the area. We also have some higher end and local grocery stores that are ticking that average up a little bit, like Whole Foods, Newport Market, and Market of Choice. I personally shop at Grocery Outlet as much as I can to keep our costs down and supplement at places like Fred Meyer or Safeway to fill in the gaps of what Grocery Outlet doesn't carry. Our family of three typically spends around $500 in groceries per month. We have a wide range of restaurants in Bend that include the typical chain restaurants seen in most cities, but we also have an amazing assortment of local restaurants and food carts. You can easily go out and spend less than $30 at dinner for 2 people. Of course, that doesn't include any drinks, and if you're going to be living in Bend, Oregon, you're going to want to at least add a local beer or cider to that meal so you can feel more like a local Bendite. Let's go take a look at a few menus so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here, we're looking at Bend's local food delivery service because we love to support small businesses here in Bend. And the first place we're going to check out is Cabin 22. Cabin 22 has lots of different things that you can get, but they definitely specialize in pizza. So if you are looking for good pizza, you should check out Cabin 22, and their prices aren't too bad either. Okay, next up, let's look at Worthy Brewing Taps and Tacos. Worthy Brewing is a local place around here, and they have both a taps and tacos place and also a full brewery and restaurant. This is just the taps and the tacos. So this is just a, cool place to get some tacos. They have seasonal items that you will have to check out. And of course, they have some amazing beer as well. All right, this should give you a pretty good idea of prices. The next place we're going to check out is Bend Brewing Company. Okay, Bend Brewing is awesome. I really like this place. When things are all open fully, they have live music and it's right on the river and the ambiance is awesome. I personally like their fish and chips. If you are a fish and chip fan, I highly recommend it. It's awesome. Their prices are mid-range here. So you can see that if you have like 3 or 4 people, you might add up a little bit, but just a couple of you without any beers or anything like that. Like I said, kind of under $30, but you definitely want to get one of their beers. Another local place that you should check out is Bluma's Chicken and Waffles. I think their prices are really reasonable for what you're getting here, and their most popular is obviously their chicken and waffles. It's really, really good. Their chicken has amazing flavor and it's cooked to perfection, and their waffles are super flavorful, light and crispy, and yeah, you just got to get it. Okay, you might also just skip the waffles and just get half of a chicken. As you can see right here, 4 pieces of southern brine fried chicken served with hot honey and your choice of side for 15 bucks. It's really filling. Most people will have some left over. So definitely check out one of these amazing places that we have in Bend. And if you don't feel like picking it up yourself, definitely use bendtakeout.com instead of one of the large national brands. It really helps out our community. Utilities. All right. Now let's dig into some utility costs and look at my actual bills. Both my husband and I work from home, and since school has been out for a while, my daughter has also been at home full time. We have TVs, tablets, and lights running basically all the time, and considering all that, I still don't think that my bills are too high. My electric bill is $100 on average, and my most expensive month was August at $139. We are not shy about using the air conditioner, so I think we got off pretty easy with only $139. Our cheapest month was in March, and that was $78. Gas for my house is $72 on average, and my cheapest month was $19.72 in August. And my most expensive month was $135.91, and that was in December. Just like running the AC in August, we have the heater and gas burning fireplace pretty much running all day. What can I say? I like to be comfortable. Our water bill is a little high, but that's because I have a kid who loves to take long baths and will even refill up the tub. So we come in at around $100 to $117 per month pretty consistently. I won't go into TV or cable costs too much because everyone has their preferred way to watch TV these days, but I will say all we have here is Ben Broadband or your preferred streaming service. I still have cable for a few different reasons, but have downgraded to the smallest package so we could have unlimited internet. Speaking of internet, this is the only broadband company in Bend. Everything else that is available is satellite. Let's go take a look at my monthly bill. Just like most cable companies, they love adding in extra fees, as you can see. It's not the cheapest option they offer, but we're at home all the time using the internet, so we need the extra service. So with the cable and internet combined, we pay a little over $170 a month. Okay, you made it to the bonus section. Here are 2 little money-saving bonuses you get when you live in Oregon. Number 1, car registration is cheap. It's only $24.50 to get new license plates when you move here, and they hand them to you right then and there at the DMV. This was a surprise to me when we moved to Bend, and it was really nice not having to wait for weeks for the plates to show up. For car registration, Oregon does things a little differently than I was used to in California. You pay for registration 2 years at a time and get stickers that go out 2 years from the date you registered. Something else really nice about the registration is the cost. Most people will only pay $122 to $132 for 2 years of registration, no matter the make, model, or year of your car. There are a few exceptions, and that is number one, cars that are made in 2000 or newer and have a combined rating of 40 miles per gallon or higher, and those fees are $152 for 2 years. And number two, all electric cars, and the 2-year registration fee for those is $306. I know it seems a little backwards that Oregon is charging more for environmentally friendly vehicles, but the reason cars with high gas mileage have higher fees is because a lot of money to fix and maintain our roads in Bend are paid from gas tax. Obviously, a car that gets better mileage won't have to fill up as much, but still uses the roads the same amount, if not more, than cars with regular gas mileage. So the state of Oregon decided to add a little extra to the registration fee to help balance that out. And bonus number two, Oregon has no sales tax. I'm sure a lot of you already know this, but some people don't, so I thought it would be good to mention. This is kind of like getting a 10% bonus to your income. It makes purchasing higher priced items like TVs, computers, and cars a little easier. I do weekly videos about all things Bend, so make sure you tap that subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. Check some of them out right over here. And if you are thinking about moving to Bend, Oregon and have any questions about the process, go ahead and reach out to me. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, however you want to get a hold of me. I got your back when moving to Bend. Until next time.